Listen to the audio only.
Shit.
Hey, I was about to say, like, hold on, Chief. Like, I ain't seen no live, nothing.
They ain't
Now,
never
I
rocked
walked
out.
out the house, no shoes or nothing, Jesus.
so tell me why I'm standing in line for Star Wars: Rise of the Resistance. Maddie, you need to go to Disneyland just to see um, the Star Wars land.
Oh, dude, I might end up faking being one of the actors for a full day.
Man, I
You,
Hey,
can.
you,
listen, if you could do that, a whole lot of people would. But if you show up at Disneyland with a costume, they will kick your ass right the fuck out.
oh,
You know,
no,
if
I'm
you
talking, I'm
need,
talking full blown. I'm talking full blown. You ever play Hitman 3? Taking out people at the amusement
Ah,
park and taking their fucking costumes and shit.
hey man,
no.
if you need to
Fucking
borrow my
son.
address during the SoCal privilege season, I will let you because
That's
they
crazy.
give residents cheaper tickets
Oh, that's
to
kind of
certain
dope.
times of year.
That is kind
But
of dope.
yeah, it was cool. You know, Kylo Ren out there being Kylo Ren. They don't have Vader walking around. They have Kylo Ren just threatening people.
Which is
It's eras.
fucking
It's
fine.
eras. It's
It was
eras.
it was
I will
cool.
say
Like
though, I still love the way that the tech in the Kylo Ren costume works because he walks around and says lines and shit. It's all just controlled in the glove.
Oh
yeah,
wait, so his
Yeah,
voice lines are all like in a
yeah.
glove?
So like, pay attention
the
to Kylo Ren's
stormtroopers too.
hands. Yep, stormtroopers too. Pay attention to their hands when they're talking. They're clicking buttons.
Yeah,
Okay,
and like the
that's kind
little,
of cool.
the roll on the stormtroopers back, the little life support. It sits
Yeah.
on the that's this a Bluetooth speaker.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's dope. Y'all saw the galactic refreshments and stuff. Like when I
Yeah.
tell
So
you,
so was that a Sprite that you was having?
yes, it was intergalactic Sprite.
Yep, I peeped the color combo. I was like, that
Yeah,
shit
I
is
saw the
gas.
I saw the lemon lime up top. I was like, that looked cool as hell.
Yeah,
That shit
no,
is gas.
Did you
they
try the milks? Did you try the milks?
I did it. But what I will tell you is, they have a Star Tours style ride, and it's just a ride where the thing you're in moves, but there's no track, and you watch a movie.
Mm.
But they have this one ride where you're flying the Millennium Falcon, and
That's it.
the line there's a portion of the line that looks like the Millennium Falcon,
Okay,
and
it's
then
got you in the interior.
in the other ride I was telling y'all about, Rise of the Resistance, like you get into your resistance, you're trying to break into the First Order, you get into a transport, and it gets abducted by the First Order. So you start at one place and you get hit by a tractor beam, and it starts moving. You're standing and it starts moving, and you're like, "Am I moving?" It moves you to a different level of the ride, and when you get out, it looks like you're on an Imperial starship,
That's dope.
That's sick. That is
and it's
actually badass.
and it's like 4 or 5 rows of people in like stormtrooper costumes standing there. Then they lead you down the hallway into an interrogation cell, and then
That
somebody
is so
breaks you out,
cool.
and that's how the ride starts.
All right.
That's really fucking cool. I bet the baby and Nikki had a fantastic time there, didn't they?
Yeah, so they did more of the kid stuff. It was cool to see my daughter interact with Winnie the Pooh and Spider Man. Like Spider Man is one of the only characters that'll talk to you.
Oh,
Which
like
makes
he'll
sense.
stop to interact with you?
No, no, like when I say, like Fez was mentioning earlier, um, other people have like gloves and they manipulate the lines from
Mm.
the gloves and it comes out through a speaker. Goofy, Minnie, Donald, and them don't talk, but Spider Man will talk to you.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's like easy as shit to replicate Tom Holland's voice.
Oh, dude, it's easy as shit just to portray Spider-Man.
I
You
mean,
are
yeah,
in the
there's been so many
costume.
Spider Man.
Just be quick-witted and kind of funny, and you got it in the bag.
You know, there's been so many Spider Man that you don't even have to try to be Tom Holland.
But that's the
But
one they go for always.
yeah,
If you're at a park, that's the one they're gonna go for.
oh yeah,
I don't know about you, man. I gotta go with that Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man 3.
oh emo Spider Man.
All emo, brother. Got to start hitting people with the finger guns down the street and shit.
God, gotta hit one of these. The roll. It's always a roll until like
Yeah, and the people were so disgusted. That's literally my favorite.
bro.
Is that okay? No, there was a lot of reasons why that third Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie was not beloved.
No,
But
because I kept fucking with him.
oh no, they fucked with that movie so badly.
Yeah, Raimi is not the reason why that movie sucked, and I would die on that.
Yeah.
hill.
No, and it
I'm
wasn't
not
on
gonna lie to
Toby
you.
or fucking Topher either.
It was on Topher. That was a terrible casting.
No, it was a horrible casting, but that's not on him that they put him in that role.
He could have said, "Hey, dog."
Hey, I have a very strong feeling that they initially went into it and they were like, yeah, you're going to play Eddie Brock. You're going to be Venom. And in his mind, he's like, cool. I will, throughout the movie, there's going to be this cool symbiote that's going to make me look badass. No,
Topher Grace would have made a great Mysterio.
Dude, he
And
would
I
have
just
done a
feel
great
like,
Mysterio.
I feel like we were fucking robbed.
I think Hobgoblin would have been good for him because we already had the Green Goblin.
I've got Shocker. I mean,
And listen, you got to work with what
like
Topher Grace can do. And the thing about
was like-
Hobgoblin is like you can't really just have anybody play that role.
No,
They kinda be-
you really
need a
can't.
good net leads in order to play that role.
you kind of got to be crazy.
Like what?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mark Hamill for doing the voice for him in the animated series.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was 100% believable because Mark Hamill is a legend. But real quick, let's get to this. Let's get to this wrestling.
Wrestling.
Let's get what we're here for.
What we're here for.
Did y'all watch NXT last night?
I caught the good parts.
Yeah, I caught it in passing, and by in passing I mean I saw Javon Evans and Trick Williams have their little spat, which led to Ricky Starks go, "Damn, I understand everybody upset here, but has it got to be every day?"
Yes, it's every day.
Every single day.
This is why CM Punk left the first time.
And then, yeah, I think everybody on the internet saw the wardrobe malfunction. But
That was
whenever
last
you
week.
are, whenever oh, that was last week. I thought that was this week.
No,
With
that was last week.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah.
Damn.
The Jordan Grace one. I was talking about. There was a Jordan Grace wardrobe malfunction.
Oh yeah, during her little spat with Roxanne, when Roxanne was trying to exit the ring, and this is the thing. Jordan Grace is way too muscular to be wearing shirts that are held together by a thread in the back.
Oh my!
Because
she's on the
there was a
WWE
spot-
wear.
Yeah, Roxanne was trying to get out of the ring, and I guess it pulled part of Jordan's shirt with the ropes, and yeah, full blown, almost pulled the girls out. Jordan put out a tweet and was like, "You're lucky I have a rule about beating someone's ass with the girls out."
Hey,
I'm like, what?
I understand.
Listen, okay, so to go
So
back
we're
to
2 for
last
2.
week-
Yeah,
Right,
we're 2 for 2 in wardrobe malfunctions right now.
Jada Parker, I don't know why she decided to not wear any underwear and that gear. I'm like,
especially with that type of design, the Zack Ryder gear gotta be so uncomfortable.
Right, the thing about the Zack Ryder gear is that Zack Ryder has something to keep the pants shifted to one side. Jada did not. She did not have the hardware for that gear.
Yeah, it's
No, wait,
not a firmware. It's not a firmware issue. It's a hardware issue.
Right, the hardware issue.
This is 3, actually, because Tiffy had a wardrobe malfunction on SmackDown. I think it was either last week or the week before, too.
Well, she has those often.
Well, that's because they need to work on... Whoever is designing the gear...
There have been a lot of wardrobe
smacked.
malfunctions this year.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Tiffany Stratton, she's one of the ones. I remember when she fought Becky with just shorts on, no sheer tights underneath. She was just out there. They were just out there jiggling for 45 minutes. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I wasn't the only person that saw it.
I was about to say Twitter was all over that one too.
Yeah.
I'm going to need the staff at the back to just go through the gear.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh, did I just act like it didn't happen?
Hey,
Act like it
listen,
didn't happen.
it's
Just,
hard
just
to act like it didn't happen when my speakers, which are currently at a 20, jump to a 40.
I didn't. I don't know like how this happens for y'all, but I do.
It's the cord. Did you ever
okay.
replace the cord?
No, I don't think it's that. Hold on, because he moved his head away. Hold on, Suge. What type of earbuds you got on?
These I dealt with that last week.
Yeah,
so they don't.
It.
Yeah, they don't have a microphone on them anymore.
But did you change the cord?
No.
Then we're still going to have the same problem.
How do we? Okay, I will change the cord later. It's been a busy week.
It has been a busy week.
Got a lot of shit going on.
Hold on. Speaking of, did you just get home like yesterday? Were you guys staying there or?
No, we're like 30 minutes from Disneyland.
I'm about to say, he lives in California. If you live in California, you
that
don't stay at Disneyland.
That don't mean that you can't stay in them expensive ass hotels.
You don't stay at Disneyland if you live in California. That doesn't
not when I got a bed 30 minutes away that's free.
Right. The only people I know that live in California and stay at the Disney hotels are people who work at those hotels. And they do that so they can get drunk and then go sleep it off.
Hey, I need to work at Disney.
I'm like, that shit
man, you probably could get. You might be able to get a job at Disney, man.
I saw a bunch of musicians out there. I just need to see what they're paying for that.
But you just got to have the wherewithal to not crack somebody's skull in when they acting crazy.
Oh no! Hold up. I'm just thinking about this now. Like, you imagine Fez, you're walking through Galaxy's Edge, and you get to the cantina, and they've got a live band, but then you just hear someone going off on the drums, and you look over, and it's just Suge over there just killing it.
See, if that's Galaxy's the case, I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, "I don't like you."
My friend over there.
I don't like you either.
He don't like you either.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was leaving, and they had a brass band with the drummer playing "Be a Man." On the way out.
Wait, are we talking about?
Be a man.
I was about to say, I thought you was hitting the Macho Man Randy Savage.
No, the Mulan one, and the drummer just had a field day at the end. He put double bass in it, and I was like, "Sir,
this is not a double bass track.
This is not a highlight reel,
sir. This is a Wendy's. I need you to calm it,
man. I need
families
you to
put
the fries in the bag. Don't do too much."
But back to the wardrobe malfunction conversation. It's crazy because just today I saw like an old WWF clip with Jacqueline and Sable from like a WWF tour in the UK. Mm-hmm. And for whatever reason, Jacqueline just starts beating up the ref and ends up on her shoulders. And Sable just grabs the WWF shirt that was clearly just hanging on by a thread and just rips it off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. It was wild back then.
That happened more than once.
Yeah. Well, shit. There's times where you can be like, "Oh, that was a wardrobe malfunction," and then you have the Stacy the Cat Carter incident.
That was refresh us on that.
Do you not remember that?
Look, that shit.
That was Vince. Oh, dude. Well, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was Jerry Lawler because he was dating the Cat at the time whenever she did that, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that was Lawler's idea for her to take her bra off on live TV.
That is diabolical. How are you gonna tell the girl that you dating, "Hey, I need you to drop the girls for everybody"?
When you're in a decent spot in the business and she is literally like bottom of the totem pole.
Hey, listen, I clearly missed some shit.
Slime ball activities, bro. Slime ball activities.
98, 99. So like it was like peak Attitude Era.
I mean,
hey, we might have to rewatch that.
I think it's time. Is it like enough time for us to say that like truly the Attitude Era was like for degenerates? Like, are we
Don't say that.
ready to have that
old men.
conversation?
Don't say that. You're gonna have old men fighting on Twitter.
But am I wrong? Like, it was purely for degenerates. Like, that shit was not about wrestling ability.
Them old people that'd be arguing and yelling on Twitter are the ones that are defending the fact of shit.
I'm about to say,
Not even after the Attitude Era, we still had HLA and shit in the fucking Ruthless Aggression era. So
right.
like,
I don't give a fuck. I am not on Twitter. Fuck them niggas. Like,
and it's crazy because I thought I was
conversation that the Attitude Era was for fucking degenerates.
I thought I was blocked until recently.
That shit is for gooners. Like, that is exactly what that shit was for, and we need to have that conversation at some point.
And it makes a lot of sense. I'm glad you brought that up because as someone who got into wrestling in the early 2000s, as everybody else was leaving because The Rock was gone and Brock Lesnar was gone and Stone Cold was gone. It really seemed that it took a nosedive right about there. And maybe it's because of the change in direction. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe all the gooners are just like, this isn't goon material anymore.
That is all they want.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Right. This just feels like a WWE Disney edition. It's the West Coast Wednesday Disney edition.
It's like I can't. Like they're not flashing me on TV, and Stone Cold's not here anymore.
Right? Why the fuck am I here,
bruh? There's no beer, blood, or boobs. Nah, I'm out.
They took away the 3Bs, and since I brought up the 3Bs, we want to wish our well wishes to LeVar Ball.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, didn't he just like have his shit amputated?
Yeah. So basically,
not give a single fuck, which I gotta give him props for.
I'm not gonna lie to you. He put all into his kids, and it cost him a foot. He ignored his health to focus on his kids and his brand, and it cost him a foot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm making an executive decision right now. LeVar Ball has just passed Joseph Jackson in the Father Hall of Fame.
Yeah, absolutely.
He did give a foot for his kids.
100%.
And for me, what really makes me appreciate this shit is just the fact that he was still in good spirits. Like
he said, I might have lost the foot.
Right.
I might have just lost the foot, but I still got that Privy account.
Yeah,
brother.
The Ball family is one of the weirdest stories when you look at it from the outside. But like when you look at what LeVar Ball did, yeah, really did push those kids whenever they were teenagers going into college and shit. But you can't say that man did not have his kids first.
He went
went 3 for 3.
Bro, 3 for 3.
3 for 3. We said it exactly 3 for 3.
May not be on the court. One of them may not be on the court. He's definitely been in them corners. Whoa.
I'm not gonna lie to you. LeVar thinks that's his best basketball player out of the three of them.
D'Angelo?
Yeah.
When LaMelo is out here putting up 40 a night on like Melo's 6 threes?
No, so from the way he sees it, Melo puts on the show. But Jello can play both positions. It has yet to be seen.
He can play both sides. If that's the case, why ain't he shooting? Why ain't he there?
Hey, I mean, that's the one who stole in China, right?
Did LiAngelo steal in China?
Yeah, he got it. Like,
it sounds like something he would do.
Yeah, no, he was playing for an international team, and he got, I want to say, it was one of the Ball brothers. I don't know if he was stealing or he was with somebody that was stealing, and that's one of the things they tell you with a black kid.
Now that you say that, I think it was LiAngelo, wasn't it? And it was one of his friends that got caught stealing, and he was association, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I think that was LiAngelo. I think I remember reading about that. But yeah, no, Lonzo just came back after damn near losing his feet for the sneakers that he wore.
Oh, it was his knees. It was even worse.
Yeah, anything below the waist, Lonzo ain't got no more. He's back on the court. He's back playing, but you know, to look at those three and go, LiAngelo is the star kid when LaMelo is out there putting up Kobe numbers is insane.
Yeah, hey, but listen, you can put up Kobe numbers your whole career and not win a championship.
Valid. Look at Carmelo Anthony.
Oh. Yeah, it's still one of the greats. Still top 5 to this day. Allen Iverson too.
Allen Iverson. Chauncey Billups got his. Did Vince Carter ever win one? I know he played for a shit ton of teams.
Hey, wait, that's my cousin.
Vince Carter's your cousin.
Chauncey Billups.
Oh, Chauncey Billups. My dad played pickup basketball with Chauncey Billups whenever he was coming out of college.
Oh hell yeah! So that's my cousin on my mom's side. Like,
okay,
she's also related to one of the original Globetrotters.
Damn,
that's some history.
Yeah.
That is some history.
I mean, that's my cousin too. So,
got to get you one of those old school ABA basketballs.
No, I'm not about to be outside in the Globetrotter FUBU warm up like back in the day.
Rocking the Globetrotter booty shorts, like, I'm good.
Nah, bro. I ain't repping the team that hard, bro. But shit. we got to see Ricky Saints debut in NXT. We got a Tony Fumble chant last night.
Yep, because he absolutely did. Because he was on fire. That tag, bro. That tag.
And it sparked a little backlash amongst the community.
Oh yeah,
I'm sitting here watching. I'm sitting here watching, and they're like, Tony Fumble. How do you fumble when you have Will Ospreay, MJF? And I just feel like just as another moment to remind everyone that everything is a little relative. Wrestling is relative. Somebody put MJF in the list of top talent at AEW. While that may be fair, I can't stand MJF. I'm not gonna lie to you. I get to watch MJF versus Adam Page at AEW Revolution. I got my ticket. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's gonna be my piss break match because I don't want to see either of them people.
Yeah. And I gotta say this, you know me, I don't really watch football, but in kind of favor of the folks who said Tony fumbled, you can push as many yards as you want to on that field, but if you drop the ball, they're gonna remember that. Like, it doesn't matter what you did. You could have gotten 2 touchdowns. They're gonna remember that fumble.
Oh yeah.
That's the shit that they're going to remember is that fumble, which is why I still agree Tony did fumble. He fumbled one of his star core players.
Wasn't Ricky one of the 4 pillars? Was he one of the 4? Because it's
MJF,
Perry, MJF, Darby.
Wasn't it?
Is it Ricky? No, I think they added Garcia. I think they added Garcia as like the new 4 pillar, like whatever. Because like with him and Hook and them, but I'm trying to remember. Was it Ricky or was it Sammy Guevara that was the 4th pillar?
Probably Sammy.
It might be. I might have to look this up, but I think it was Sammy Guevara. Which
I think, like I was saying earlier, like a lot of the people. No, it was. They all had a match together. It was Sammy because they all paid homage to their mentors in that match.
Okay. Yep, it was.
Yeah, and like that becomes a problem because it's like Tony. Like back to what I was saying, it's like Tony absolutely did fumble. It's like,
but let's talk about the 4. Let's talk about the 4 pillars.
All right.
No. But this is going back to your point because we're still talking about fumbling. Let's talk about the 4 pillars. They haven't done much with them either.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Like the only one of those 4 that have been world champion is MJF. And other than Jack Perry and Darby and Sammy being TNT champions, really not much else that they've done. I mean, Darby, yes, there's a whole fuck ton that he's done. The Sting storyline, tag team titles, being, like him and Orange Cassidy being the forefront for like this whole AEW versus Death Riders thing, which is going too long, by the way.
But they took his world title opportunity from him.
Yeah, it feels like that they put them out at the forefront to start AEW. They're like, this is who you need to be paying attention to. And albeit,
Right.
yeah, they've all been for people to keep your eye on. Well, aside from Sammy, but off to the side. Like Jack Perry, Darby, MJF, they've already all proven themselves to AEW. Sammy Guevara has proven that he's good in the ring, but he can't really carry his character other than being a douchebag.
Yeah.
So
I mean, Guevara doesn't really have much outside of his ring skills.
No, he doesn't.
Like that is all people cared about was him in ring, because everything outside of the ring was just like the best way to explain it is he has the face of a TikTok influencer that you want to punch every time they pop up on your screen.
Yeah.
So he's a Logan Paul of AEW?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. The only difference is that I probably wouldn't put the Logan Paul stench on him. But yes, he absolutely feels the role of the Logan Paul in the wrestling company.
Yeah.
Because Logan Paul, I'll be real with you, should not have a career.
No, and you can tell even the wrestling community was shitting all over the fact that they're like, oh, cool, you guys brought CM Punk back. Why the fuck do you have him in the ring with Logan Paul of all people?
Right, like that is just polar opposite. And here's the thing: I think I hate.
And we know he's fragile.
Logan Paul. Right, you think I hate the most about Logan Paul is just the fact that he's only good at taking the entirety of Hangman Page's moveset. I know people hate it when you say moveset, but you know it is what it is. And then also his ability to springboard very high. That's it.
Spring. For someone who tore an ACL, boys got legs. Boys got.
I too can get very high.
Yeah. And it's like I will also give him his new finisher because I hate to say it, that shit's gas.
Wait, he got a new finisher?
Oh,
the mass driver, but he took that from somebody else too. So like,
yeah.
Wait, was it the move that he hit Rey Mysterio with that he can only potentially hit little guys with?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the
pulverizer
moonsault thing?
That like inverted
press
suplex thing that he did? Yeah.
Yeah, the inverted suplex to the DDT. Yeah.
Yeah. Like he will only be able to hit that on people of his build or smaller. Like you are not seeing him hit a Braun Breaker with that move.
Hell no.
No.
Unless Braun is the one initiating everything about it.
I mean, I could probably see him doing that on Braun Breaker. If it's two people job, yeah, he can hit that on Braun Breaker. He's not hitting that shit on Omos though. He's not hitting that.
There's a lot of stuff you're not hitting on Omos.
Right. He's not hitting that shit on Jacob Fatu. A Braun Breaker though, Braun is so good in the ring. I could see him pulling that off.
I'll give Braun that one. But back to fumbling. So. If we can sit here as a collective and say that Tony fumbled the four pillars, is it not a stretch? Like actually fumbled the four pillars to the point where we had to replace the pillar because they were trying to place Sammy Guevara as soon as Daniel Garcia got popular with his little dancey dance, his little.
Well, here's the thing. Danny Garcia is almost everything that Sammy Guevara isn't.
Facts.
Like, in ring, their styles couldn't be more different. Guevara is very flashy. Garcia is incredibly mat technician.
Mm-hmm.
On the outside, Danny Garcia is the type of guy that you'd expect to be able to share a blunt with. Sammy Guevara, like Fez said, you want to punch in the face.
Sammy Guevara is that friend that says something incredibly outrageous and outlandish mid-rotation and has to get kicked out. Like, have you seen that one? Have you seen that one video where everybody in the hood got a bottle?
Oh,
like, we trying to be lovers and friends, and then somebody drops the bottle. Everybody starts screaming, "Great!
The Patron!"
They cussed that man out for the entirety of the rest of the video.
You
I
gotta
guess
get
the
packed
whole
out for
hood
that.
got together.
You gotta
pieced
get
up
packed
on a
out for
bottle.
that.
It's just expensive.
Somebody
Man.
drops it.
Shit costs money.
Okay, listen. I'm gonna say something that might get me in trouble, but I'm just gonna say this real quick. Sammy Guevara looks like he listens to rap songs, and in the car, he absolutely does not skip the N word.
Oh no,
Facts.
he does not skip over it in public. Like if he's in the club and the song is playing, he is saying it with his full
Bro,
chest.
like, God forbid YG pop on. Like, he's hitting every line, every single line. He gonna rap that shit better than YG himself. Like that. That is precisely why.
With his whole chest, he knows. He even knows the ad libs.
He even knows the ad libs.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Like I just something about Sammy, just his face.
Brick Squad.
Just like you just want to punch it. And I'm sorry. Like if that makes me a bad person, I'm sorry if it makes me a bad person. But it's just look at him.
Nah, dude,
But I want to acknowledge. Go ahead, Matty.
Sammy Guevara reminds me of a non-redeemable Pete Davidson.
Oh,
I don't think Pete Davidson is redeemable. I just think women. I think
you know
women
what?
put up
You're
with him.
funny enough to, if you're funny enough to pick up supermodels, that's the thing. I mean,
it doesn't take much.
Weak.
They're weak.
No, I said like, flavor of the week. I'm like, it doesn't fucking matter.
I'm not gonna lie to you. It doesn't take much,
bro.
Yeah, no, dude. What? I just can't stand. They push him so hard, and they're still trying to push him. They're trying to get him over in Ring of Honor when he's still getting booed down there.
He has 2 belts in Ring of Honor right now.
Oh.
What other title did they win?
Wait, no, never mind. That's gold. That's Dustin with the 2 belts. He only has 1 belt. His partner has 2 belts.
The tag titles. What title did Dustin grab?
The trios. It hasn't been defended. Dustin has the tag titles with Sammy Guevara and the trios titles
with the Von Erichs.
The Von Erichs, yeah.
They sincerely have not defended those titles since.
Go ahead and scrap all of these trios titles because I can't even tell you who the trios titles in AEW are. Oh, Death Riders, never mind.
Yeah, still on the Death Riders.
Scrap them. Scrap them both. I'm tired. We had so much potential, but it's gone. Scrap them. The Aleister Black left, and that was another little trio there, and
that was a trio that should have held the belts for over a year. They should have held those trios titles for a long period of time.
The issue with trios titles is that you really need a roster of people to pull that shit off.
Tony Khan has the entirety of the rest of the wrestling world signed. So what do you mean?
What I mean is you need people who are legitimately focused on getting these titles and improving that division. If you're just throwing together 3 fucking people, you might as well be the opponents to the Shields in 2015 or whatever. They was just throwing anybody together to fight the Shield, and that's what the trio titles always felt like with AEW and ROH.
I can't agree.
Be some fucking substance.
We had Death Triangle.
Mm-hmm. Death Triangle was fun. Don't you dare throw the Acclaimed in there. Don't you dare.
We had the Bucks and Kenny Omega.
Yeah.
Okay, Bucks and Omega were a fun trios title.
This was at the beginning of the trios titles when it was actually fundamentally good. Where I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about now.
I understand, and Tony has enough talent to rebuild. Let's not act like he doesn't. The Hurt Syndicate is sitting right there. It's 3 people in the Hurt Syndicate. We have the Righteous. The Righteous just got a 3rd.
Did they? Because Elijah just popped up in TNA.
I'm pretty sure he can. Ring of Honor is different than TNA. Ring of Honor is not on TV.
Still owned by the competition.
But it's not on TV though. And if TNA says you can't wrestle for another TV network, um, and you wrestle on somebody's online show, I think it's different. I think it's different. I'm
It
not
might be a
sure.
loophole.
There might be a loophole, but like the thing I'm seeing is since he popped up in TNA, him popping up in NXT is almost inevitable.
Which means they definitely
This
are going to
is
want
this
that
is
boy to
wrong.
pop up in ROH.
They fired all these people just to bring them back.
They really did.
NXT.
They
No,
really did.
they fired him to bring him back, not on their payroll.
I like it because it makes sense to flood TNA with ex WWE talent, especially right now. To
Especially
work
since they're
with,
taking so much talent.
yeah, no, and my thing is, especially if they're working with the newer guys, you have veterans like the Hardy Boys who just had a great match with the No Quitter Catch Crew.
Also, can I just say that crowd was sorry as shit for the Hardy Boys? They were sorry as shit, and I was mad.
Didn't Vic Joseph say that the pop was so loud even Miles could hear it? Yes, I'm bringing that up.
They are out of pocket. They are so out of pocket for that one.
It's like listen, you can say it's loud if you just scream into the mic. Like you can fake it being loud if you just scream into the mic. But if you looked at that crowd, it looked like they were drained as fuck. And I'm like, the Hardy Boys are back as a tag team wrestling on your show.
Like I think I think Moose might have gotten about the same amount of pop as the Hardy Boys, because when Moose hit that kip up into that, or no, it wasn't a kip up. He ran up the ropes and hit that crossbody, kipped up and hit that other move. They were excited for somebody.
Moose is an exciting wrestler. He can put on some good matches.
We'll see, because we're gonna get.
I say some because you go back and watch that match against Omega, and you're like, how did this turn into a bad match?
Moose. But I heard Kenny Omega was going through during that time.
Omega been going through it for a while, apparently.
Scott D'Amore said like Kenny Omega had to get worked on for some hours before he could go out and wrestle. I don't know if it was Moose or Rich Swann, but
I wouldn't doubt it if it was Swan because of how quick he moves too.
I feel bad for Kenny because I'm like, he really did put his whole body on the line for fans. And it's like
just for people to shit on him.
Fucking Stormbreaker.
I paid $35 for this mug.
That is actually a really good deal from Disney World. I was expecting you to have to say it was $80.
I am going to show people that I got me a little foam Stormbreaker. My favorite part of it is foam, so I can bonk people with it.
It's less violent.
That's the bonking stick.
I have one. I needed it.
Wait, you say it's less violent, Fez? We can always change that.
You can.
He said, I'm gonna put some razor blades at the edge of this damn hammer.
So I got this idea. I'm gonna cut a circular saw in half.
Why did it cut me for real? I thought it was foam.
I thought it was foam too.
The only foam that's happening is you foaming at the mouth.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. I found out you get an extra check if you get hit by a car if you pee on yourself.
You get an extra check for pissing on yourself?
You get more money. You get more money for pissing on yourself. If you got a car seat in there, they'll cut you a check immediately for the value of your car seat. But I heard you get a little bit extra money for peeing on yourself, going to the doctor. And this is a very private secret. But if you keep Alka-Seltzer in the door of your car,
oh my god,
slip it under your tongue, fall out while you're peeing,
bruh. This man is not trying to teach the crowd.
We are not on YouTube.
How to pull up insurance fraud.
X trying to do insurance fraud.
The views of one Suge Wrestling are not that the West Coast Wrestling Podcast.
I'm just saying.
What we're saying is if you're going to do it, just don't get caught.
I've heard some things. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. I drink so much water now that I don't even need like a water bottle to like squirt on myself. I got some stored up.
Got that shit dammed up.
Yeah, it's here. Oh, it's
Suge ready to go right now.
I stay hydrated.
I-
Play with me if you want to.
You okay, Fez?
No.
That's fine. You'll be all right. You'll make it. You'll live.
I'm like, I really have to take account of all the wild and reckless shit this man has said over the years. And it's like every time he says something new, I get hit with all of it.
Over the years, okay. So run back my greatest hits real quick, since you've
Run back the greatest.
Run back the
It's
greatest
being
hits.
overshadowed right now by Alka-Seltzer.
Run back the greatest hits.
So I can hit you with the one that consistently keeps hitting my mind. I'm moist.
That's I love that one. Because it be true. I be sweating. I was moist failures, but I sweated out my shirt at least 3 different times.
Fucking sticky.
Oh.
Another thing, if you've never been to Disneyland California Adventure for the first time, California Adventure is relatively flat. Disneyland is not.
Yeah.
Like hills and shit?
Minor, but you feel.
It can't be worse than Six Flags in California.
Six Flags is crazy.
Six Flags, you have to take a lift to get to the top of that shit?
You can walk it. No, you can walk. They have a trail you can walk up there. Yeah,
if you want to get SpongeBob legs, and I know you know what I'm talking about when he lifted that
I do want to get SpongeBob legs.
Right. I'm not fucking doing that shit.
Nah, dude. The amount of muscle you can build just from walking is insane. It really is.
Oh, for sure.
Your calves be getting bulky if you just walk everywhere.
Although we can all agree that Knott's Berry Farm is awful, right? Like it's the worst. Can we agree on that?
No.
See, I'm from Missouri. I'm from a place where we've got bluegrass Six Flags.
Not
bang for your buck. I'll take Knott's Berry Farm over them any day because it's closer. I can get a season pass for $27, $28 more than
to do
ticket
what,
price.
To do what?
To go back and ride everything. Like, I didn't get to ride
what
Space
rides?
Mountain.
There are like 4 of them.
Ghost Rider, Jaguar.
That's it. That's it. That's the problem.
Boomerang, Hammerhead.
He's got 5. He's got 5.
Right, he said 5.
They have all your
one in there.
They have all your standard fair rides. Bigfoot Rapids is still pretty cool. Log Ride is a garbage.
Standard. It is like the bronze medal of amusement parks. Always. It doesn't matter what competition is. It's fucking bronze. If it's not bronze, it's 4th.
It's got that participation trophy.
I told you I enjoy Knott's Berry Farm because it's cheap and it's close.
We can understand that. All right, fucking In-N-Out is great because it's always cheap and close. It doesn't matter.
No, it's not always close. Don't you say that. It's not always close.
Okay, no, I gotta ask you boys. I gotta ask y'all. Since you are from California, is In-N-Out the best fast food burger?
No. But I will this. I will say this. For a high schooler, it is the greatest burger you can get. If you're a Westchester kid, you understand. Because at lunchtime, if you can get a head start, you out that gate, down the street, around the corner, get yourself some In-N-Out, head back to school. Like, that shit is real quick.
Did you have a car?
No. Nigga, we used to track that shit and be back before lunch ended.
Walk? 30 minutes?
Yes. Nigga, 30 minutes? You underestimate the hustle of high school kids, bro. We was moving. Long strides.
Hey.
See, I walked slow. There ain't no way I was making it to something
I walked too, but that's at least an hour trip for me.
I'm about to say, if it took you an hour to get there, or even 30 minutes, like I can understand 30 minutes on a day when maybe the cops are rolling around, but like if you take long strides, you're there in no time.
No, because
there was a $2 burrito.
I'm not gonna
You would absolutely get left behind if you were slow.
No, I've had to walk. I've walked in Westchester, and I don't see myself making that walk. Maybe because I walk with slow people. Then that could be
That will do it.
Because I remember one time I had to walk from the library to somebody's house, back to the library to the Fox Hills Mall.
Oh fuck no, fuck no. Wait, was it a
So
Westchester library?
yeah, so I had to walk
Fuck
from the
no.
Westchester Library
Fuck no.
to basically Manchester and Sepulveda.
No.
Everybody left. They sent me a text, but they didn't get my backpack. So I had to walk back to the
You had to
library
walk back?
I had to walk back to the library to get my backpack, and then I walked to the mall.
I beat their ass.
Yeah, no, I would have scrapped.
That is an ass beatable offense. You knew
I didn't have money for the bus.
You knew the backpack was there and you left it. You getting your ass beat.
Yeah, no, they did me dirty. They cut me deep, Shrek. Cut me deep.
Cut me deep, Shrek. Nah, see, the closest thing that we had was a $2 burrito joint, and that was about 10-minute walk away from the school.
We had a Taco Bell, KFC combo.
Yeah.
The real ones went to Dunkin' Donuts behind the school, before school, and sold donuts at school.
Mm-hmm.
We had the burrito lady there, but enough of reminiscing.
He said,
Enough reminiscing.
We
No more going down memory lane.
We could go on for days. I want to reminisce on a time where we had a better Black History Month from WWE.
You mean whenever y'all had an actual Black History Month in WWE? They haven't said a damn thing about it.
Bro,
yeah, no,
that shit was on there.
I'm very upset.
Triple H is not beating the case. Like he's not beating that case, bro.
Because Naomi and Jade, not Naomi. Naomi and Bianca Belair just lost the tag team belts on Monday.
What shit! They dropped him to Liv and Raquel.
Yeah, they dropped him to Liv and Raquel.
Bro, not
I
beating
told
that
you
case.
that was gonna happen.
You got. So hold on.
We talked about that.
To recount so far, we have a Trick Williams losing in a strap match. We have absolutely nothing for Black History Month from
MLK to OJ.
Right. Oh yeah, we got MLK to OJ.
That was the month before too. So it's been long-term disrespect.
And then we got Bianca and Naomi dropping the belts to Liv Morgan and Raquel, whatever the fuck her name is right now. I can't remember.
Large back. Muscular back. And that's why I said large. I don't want to say big. But she has a very large and muscular.
No, she does not have a big back. She has a large back. There's a difference. There is a difference. Well, I'm like,
back of a demigod.
Hey, look, you can give Vince as much shit as you want to. There was at least an attempt while he was running that
Vince
shit.
was never quite this racist.
Right. There was at least something for Black History Month.
At least we could kind of laugh uncomfortably about what Vince did.
I'll always
hit it fast.
I don't want to.
Hit it fast.
I don't want to.
Hey, check your rollie and grab a 40.
hey, pop a 40 and check your rollies. It's prime time.
No, the shit that always gets me is the Shelton Benjamin, Trish Stratus, Vince McMahon skit that they ran as like the Monday night football style promo.
Opener, yeah.
Yeah. No. That it's been long term. It's been long term with a couple people in that company.
We're not gonna act like Vince McMahon didn't say, "My nigga," on TV.
We're not gonna act like
Tell
Vince
me,
walk around in
I
a fucking
did not
do-rag.
just see that.
He was bald.
Vince.
That was hilarious. It could have been, so I have 3 points for that. I have 3 points for that. First of all, he was bald. Second of all, it was hilarious. Third of all, it could have been worse. Can you imagine Vincent Kennedy McMahon walking around in a kente cloth hat, like the meme, eyes glowing?
You want to that, but really, what I really wanted was Vince to pop out the do-rag and have the Norman Osborn waves. That right there would have been.
To be honest with you, and I'm not gonna lie to you, with the new Spider-Man series with Big E in it, they even did us justice with that.
Yep.
Because they knew a white man could not have waves.
That Coleman Domingo better be playing Norman Osborn in the live action. I will be fucking mad if he's not.
I'm trying to tell you, those
that out there.
Waves that prestigious had to be.
Norman Osborn had next level do-rag tech. Like
of the greatest.
That was one of the greatest.
Goblin mask was satin line.
Listen to me when I say this. 2 of the greatest supervillains of all time are black, and they don't get the care and love they deserve. That's Norman Osborn and Lex Luthor. When I saw Lex Luthor was a white man in this most recent Superman, I was so upset. I was so offended. Another thing, at Disneyland yesterday, they had white Captain America out there. So upset. So offended. Sam? Where's Sam? He's in the movies. Why isn't he at the park?
Yeah, that's kind of facts, because whenever there's something in the movies, they straight up try to update the park any chance they get. Also, I know you didn't see it, but you missed the opportunity to catch Ant-Man and Wasp at Disneyland.
Yeah, I know.
If you know, you know, because Ant-Man and Wasp are hanging out in like a small little cut above like one of the logos of the park.
Yeah, no, it's just like in the little figurine.
Yep, you got to zoom in with your camera, but you can see them just chilling out in like one of the rings.
I believe it.
It is like it's one of the things I do love about Disneyland is the fact the little Easter eggs are always done.
Oh, it's a lot of Easter eggs. Like they had a little port, like the Quinjet, the store that I bought this from. There's a Quinjet on top.
Oh, that's lit.
That's badass.
Yeah,
that's lit.
You got to go. Like if you're, I'd hate to be that guy, but if you're Disney related, if you got a Disney princess of a girlfriend or a wife or a daughter, take them. It's worth every penny.
Like I'll say this, at least one time in your life, you need to go to Disneyland. You have to do it at least once. You don't necessarily have to be one of those Disney adults that everybody fucking hates.
I'm not.
But you can go there once.
I might go in another 5. I'll go to Disneyland when I have another kid.
Yeah. But you'd be breaking into Disney adult territory, so be careful with that.
What do you mean?
Disney adult territory are like those influencers who just go to Disneyland and are constantly at Disneyland.
No, I have friends like that, but no, like it's gonna be around tax time. Hey, let's go to Disneyland. Take the family, get to see the kids interact with their favorite characters. You know, ride Thunder Mountain, Space Mountain,
yep,
Matterhorn.
You do realize the next time you go, you have to make a lightsaber, right?
That's $219.
You got to find a way.
You need it.
You got to find a way. It's going to happen once.
I'll get it once, but like y'all see the things that I had to buy. Like I'm still trying to upgrade this. Like I finally got one of these, you know, for another one of those.
I mean, shit, they even have Kyber Crystal gotchas. It's like Kyber Crystal gotchas. It's like little Kyber crystals. You break it open, and you can see which Kyber crystal you got. I don't know if they fit inside the lightsaber, but they might, knowing them.
I think they do, but I'll check it out. You know, when I raise the funds, when this starts making me a little money, I don't have to spend all my tax money on upgrading my business and, you know, trying to get shit together. Right? If you're a business owner, you know, tax time hit, especially if you got any significant tax times. This is the time that you want to buy stuff for your business. This is the time.
Oh yeah. Shit, I still need to file mine.
You should. Like I got mine yesterday.
You I need fucking money to file my shit. I'm waiting on this damn paycheck.
I feel that.
That's the worst feeling is getting your W-2 back and you don't have the money to file that shit.
Like, hey, I'm making a play.
I gotta wait.
I need the help of the entire community right now. But yeah, I don't think Gabe Kidd made his debut on Collision. You know, that's not.
Clark Connors is going to be making his. Or no, Clark Connors has wrestled for them before, hasn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, he was at what was it, Wrestle Dynasty or one of the joint shows that they do with New Japan.
Yeah, maybe even I think somebody got knocked out in the match with him.
Oh.
I gotta check that out. Wait a minute, Kendrick Lamar was seen taking psychology courses at UCLA to master his pen. Wow.
Psychology course. Oh no.
I honestly believe that's like Thanos getting another Infinity Stone. Like that's
like Thanos getting another gauntlet.
Yeah, he's like, it ain't enough. One's not enough.
It's not enough.
Thanos gonna be out here like this.
That's a double snap. He said not only is half the population gone, the other half is having half their atoms reduced. We the population down.
The other half is the other half we just gonna take half of their reproductive ability. We're gonna nerf them.
Thanos was in the TVA. He opened up a drawer. He said, "Oh shit, it was this easy."
I just needed to get here,
and I could get like several sets.
He's like, "Damn." He checked the inventory. Y'all got gauntlets in this motherfucker?
Imagine Tony takes the rest of the Infinity Gauntlets and he just tosses off one gauntlet and puts on another. Like,
bro, that's you're just breaking into like superior Iron Man at this point.
Dude, I feel like there's way too much hate going towards Robert Downey coming back for that Avengers movie. We still have no idea. Yes, he's going to probably do something in the role of Doom, but we have no idea what the fuck's going on. We're still dealing with multiverse shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you. So real hoopers know that what's his name does all this stuff and gets killed by Doom, and Doom takes it all. Like in the comic books, Kang does all the work, and then Doom kills him and takes it all.
The Doom Kang rivalry will never not be funny to me because it's just two motherfuckers that hate each other.
I do feel like Disney needs to bring Kang back and set it up properly.
I do.
If they do,
yeah,
because that was definitely uncalled for.
That was something I feel like we were robbed of because I was looking forward to Kang.
Also, hear me out real quick. Well, first off, we're getting a chance at that because apparently Marvel is looking into bringing back Jonathan Majors. So there's high potential that we do get that. But can I just say something real quick? If we get the Hulk in Doomsday, hear me out. Can we not get Bruce Banner Hulk? Can we get Maestro in this bitch? Can we get a multiverse?
Give me Maestro. Give me Mr. Fix-It.
Joe Fix-It? I don't know if I want Joe Fix-It.
No, I would want a full movie for Joe Fix-It.
Yeah,
I would want a side series.
Yeah.
Like, run me Maestro. Of course, we're going to get fucking, what is that, Infamous Iron Man, the Doctor Doom variant, of course. But also, give me Ben Grimm and let me get something between Doom and Grimm. Like, just give me that.
I need that thing Hulk fight.
Everybody wants to talk about Reed Richards and Doctor Doom, but that is not the most interesting, dynamic between the Fantastic Four. It's always been Ben Grimm and Doctor Doom because those two just hate each other.
Yeah.
There is no you screwed me, I don't like you. It's no, you were the jock in high school and I was a nerd and I just don't fuck with you. Just on principle. It's on site when I see you.
Yeah, off principle.
It's like, oh, you fucked up my wedding, I'm here to fuck up your wedding today. That is exactly what they on. It's a mutually assured destruction between those two.
It's just like thinking the Hulk. But listen.
By the way, I saw a comic panel of the Fantastic Four in Antarctica, yes, Johnny Storm isn't wearing any severe winter gear. He's actually dressed for like the summer.
Yep.
Can somebody explain to me why the fuck the Thing is dressed to the nine in full thick coats and shit when he's just rocks?
Have you ever touched a rock that was been frozen, sir?
I guess he could freeze. Yeah,
cold.
I guess he would.
Yeah.
freeze.
You could freeze.
That shit is cold. Yeah, no, I understand why he's doing that.
Hey, but listen, we're gonna go ahead and wrap this one up because I still gotta get ready for work.
We
The
had
dog tired. I didn't walk 10.10 miles yesterday, and I can hardly feel my legs.
Oof.
So I'm finna struggle to get up out this chair and take a shower. Thank y'all so much for checking in on this episode of West Coast Wednesdays. Next week we will have a little bit of a different look over on my end. We are trying to put as much as we can in this product, so you will enjoy it. You will enjoy watching it, and we will enjoy making it a little more. Thank you all so much for checking us out. We're gonna have link trees for all of our stuff real soon. We'll catch y'all in the next one, and hopefully we'll be back with the Hidden It Raw next week. Thank y'all so much. Y'all got anything y'all want to plug? I know Matty usually streams today.
Yeah, Greg Cherry in about 4 hours.
4 hours, yeah. Fast?
I ain't got shit plug.
Well, all right. We're gonna catch y'all in the next one.